Whoa, whoa, whoa. Little Miss Evie, come to join us. All right, cool kids. We're doing a quick one today because I got to hit the hay. I got work to do. You know what I'm going through? I'm sure you do. So, with no further ado, woohoo, we're going to talk about Fat Finger Freddy. Yep. And why he is a tubby bitch. Yeah. But his tubby ass could be your best friend. Okay? Yeah, it's not all bad, guys. So Fat Finger Freddy just made something like this less valuable. Yep. Yeah, that tubby bastard. You know, hey, my old buddy AG Stacker 1776 it likes this kind of stuff right here. Yeah, this is I don't know if this is fancy or anything, but it's still in the original packaging. Now this isn't a proof, it's just the uncirculated, so for all it's worth. But we got, 3 silver coins in one pack. Woo-hoo. Yeah. And here's 1 silver coin in a big old pack. Can you guess which one's the silver coin? Which one? One of these coins is made out of silver. Come on now, can you guess which one? Which of these coins is made out of silver? Which ones are jankety? Quite frankly, all of them. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da. Yeah. Anyway, we got the silvers, guys. We got the silvers. We got it all, baby. But Fat Finger Freddy can F off. Yeah. That slug got his finger in the pie today and yesterday and maybe tomorrow. But you know what? I'm okay with Fat Finger Freddy because Freddy Fat Fingers is going to make stuff like this a lot cheaper for me. Yeah. It's going to make me get a lot more of this for a lot fewer, right? Of these right here. You got me? Less of this, right? More of this. Bam. How can you go wrong, right? How can you go wrong? Freddy, the fat-fingered fairy, yeah, is going to make my life nice and hairy. I won't be drinking nothing but dairy. Oh, yeah. Man, what do you guys think of these silver prices? I mean, I just got done making a video talking about how we've been range bound for a minute. Doldrums of summer, right? And then go out, right? Buy some stuff at the coin show. Sweet stuff. Still sweet stuff. Right? And now, I was getting silver under melt for my coworkers. Well, now it's no longer under melt. No, it's not under melt anymore. But that's okay. That's okay. Because if you've been dollar cost averaging this whole time, you bought this stuff when it was cheap. And maybe you got some of these platypuses cheap. Remember them? Oh, yeah. The old noble platypi. Oh, my. Wee, wah, 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 woo. But, if you were trying to buy at the lows, you might be feeling pretty low. Because the lows keep hitting, man. But eventually you'll get the highs. When? Oh, man. Woo! If we knew that, we'd be rich. Yeah, we could be rich together. How's that sound? Yeah, we could be all wealthy and happy. Well, would we really be happy though? Would you be happy if you were wealthy? Let me know in the comments, and then tell me why. Because there's some pros and cons to that kind of stuff. You know, a lot of people don't realize that it's not all good. They have a show. You guys should watch it, man. There's a show where they talk about people who've won the lottery. Yeah, they talk about lottery winners and how their lives are. And a lot of you guys know this, but a lot of these big jackpot winners, they end up pretty jacked up. Yeah, they end up in pretty bad shape. And it's because, first of all, you got a couple factors with that. You go, you're broke all your life. You're buying lottery tickets, you're probably broke. No offense to anyone, I'm just telling you. You could be buying, for what you spent in lottery tickets for a year, you could be buying some silver instead. But that's just me. Anyway, you're broke. Well, broke's not an amount of money in your bank account. Broke is a state of mind. Broke is a mindset, as it were. And if your brain's broken, you're going to be broke. So, you better write that down. Put that to heart. Because that's the real stuff right there. So, if all of a sudden I take you're broke, and then I give you all this money, currency, what are you going to do with it? Well, you're going to do what broke people do. You're going to use it as a way to create more problems and debts, and you're going to chase that instant gratification, that self-indulgence. You're not going to let that money work for you, that currency. No. Now, you could get real money with that currency. You guys want to know what real money looks like? Real money. Yeah, real money is made out of metal. Anything else is not money. It's not money. Now, it could have value, but it ain't money. If it ain't metal, it ain't money. All right? Tell me I'm wrong. Someone tell me I'm wrong. Tell me where I got it wrong. If it ain't metal, it ain't money. So, you win a bunch of cash from the old powers that be, who take, more than half of it as their cut for, because F you. Yeah, that's why. And, you wanna play their game. They're gonna win. They're gonna win that game, and you're gonna lose. And you know what's bad is a lot of these lottery winners, they end up with relatives who pocket all the money the relative gave them, right? And leave them in the dust, Because, being broke ain't about how many dollars in your bank account. Guys, I hate to tell you, being broke is buying a new car when you're not paying cash. Okay? Yeah. That's being broke. I hate it. I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just an observation. Now, you do what you want to do. You're going to do what you want to do. But I want to tell you right now, guys, not everything that glitters is gold. And silver going down seems bad. It's not bad. It's good. It means that the market is dynamic. It's moving. And you can take advantage of that if you feel that this is a good time to get in. But you have to do your own due diligence. I can tell you this. If the price is below where you think it's going to go, but it's also above the low you think it's going to hit, and your dollar cost averaging, buy. But buy in increments. If you are trying to buy the dips, well, You know what to look for. You know what the signs are. You know the metal is volatile. You know it's very volatile right now, along with the markets and everything. So, again, you got to do your own due diligence, but I don't think you can go wrong if you play it smart. And just know this. At the end of the day, it's already happened a few times in my lifetime, and I'm not super old or anything. At the end of the day, you're going to get your chance to get out of silver at a nice, nifty little return on your investment eventually. Odds are. Just simply because it's happened twice in my lifetime. Really, if you count that 29 in 2020, that's 3 times. Because it wasn't $30 an ounce, but you know what? A year before that, you could have got for 14 all day. So that's double your money. That's 100% return on investment in a 12-month period. So really, I'm going to say it's happened 3 times because we're right there. That's a realistic scenario, guys. 14x sold for 29x. You doubled your money in less than 12 months. Let's call it 24 months. That's still pretty nice. It's not money, it's currency, but you get the point. It'd be interesting to the last chance to really flip the GSR was in 2012. So that's been a while ago. And there was a big drought on the GSR tip from 1980 to 2010. So those are ones you want to take care of. If you're watching the GSR, you're trading gold for silver, you're going to want to hit those when the hitting's good. If you want to build a relationship with a local coin store, would be my advice, but not real advice because I don't give advice. I just give, casual collector, hobbyist, fun tips that aren't even really tips because I don't get paid tips to give tips. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you want to have a relationship or you want to know someone, like you want to know a gold bug. Okay. If you're a silver person, if you're a gold person, you want to know a silver bug, right? So that you can make that trade. And doing it face to face is really probably the best way to go. There's no transferring it to currency first. It's a straight up swap. No taxes, no paperwork. Possession's 9/10 of the law. Just be careful. If you don't trust that person, do it in a public place, all that. I've given this advice. Check out the Silver University channel for all this great advice on how to conduct yourself when doing a face-to-face silver deal. Or gold deal, precious metal deal, we'll call it. You might be doing rhodium, palladium, platinum. I don't want to leave anybody out here, It's all good in the hood, man. I finally got a position in platinum this year. This is the first platinum I've ever bought. My whole life, platinum's been more than gold until the last, 10 years or so. That really changed, but it's been steady, though. Pretty steady change. Gold is just so far up there, man. Look, guys, I'm not telling you not to buy gold. There's a real chance gold, holds and goes up. I just really think, this is not investment advice again, I really think that there's more potential in the other metals that are lower compared to gold than they traditionally are, historically. And I think ultimately I'm going to be proven right about that because the scarcity didn't go down. The desirability didn't really go down. People still know what silver is. Some people, a lot of people. You guys are listening to me right now, so you must know on some level. And then gold, people talk about gold every day. It comes out of people's mouths every day. It's like Elvis Presley or Adolf Hitler or Superman, right? People talk about that every day. You're talking about it right now because I just said it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just certain things, certain topics come up. They're just part of the cultural, lexicon or whatever. And gold's one of them. That's why gold's shining right now. And I'm not hating on gold. I think gold's great. Gold's the ultimate gold. That's what you want. You want the gold. But there's so many ways to get into that gold. You know what I'm saying? Some people trade real estate for gold or gold for real estate. Some people trade silver for gold. Some people trade, if we have a SHTF, you might be trading food for gold. You know what I'm saying? Or silver or whatever. Real estate, you know. If somebody's got 20 acres, they're starving to death, right? Which would be odd. I don't know. That's a bad scenario. Can they not work the land, right? Do they not know how to forage? That's okay, though. Say you met sweeten the pot. You say, hey, I'll teach you how to live off the land. I'll help you farm. Just give me an acre, and here, because I'm not a thief, here's some gold, right? Fair price is agreed upon by all parties. They go. You sign the paperwork, off you go. You might trade a little something for the fiat that you need to do it, if there is any at that time, and go with it, man. So, I mean, this stuff can really work for you, depending on the scenario and the situation and what you're trying to do with it. But ultimately, there's always a chance that you actually lose fiat in your exchange. Now, I'm going to caution you and say that over time, that's very unlikely, in my estimation. Again, not financial advice, but over time, unless you bought at the highs, folks, I can't caution you enough. Dollar cost average, you'll avoid that whole. That can't even be a thing. If you dollar cost average, you cannot buy at the highs. That, you know what I'm saying? Like you can buy at the highs, but you're limited on your exposure because you are doing a monthly allotment or weekly allotment, or it could be daily. It doesn't matter what the timetable is. It just matters that you are covering, hedging your bets day to day, week to week, month to month, whatever it is. I wouldn't go lower than quarter to quarter because you're really getting a lot of exposure to higher prices if you go lower than that because the silver's so volatile. That's on silver. Gold hasn't been quite as volatile. So maybe on that stuff you could change your increments. Anyway, I've gone on way longer than I expected to. Fat Finger Freddy has really made me mad, guys, but he's also probably going to make me happy here real soon. So it's a love-hate relationship with Freddy, the Fat-Fingered Fairy. So on that note, have a great day. Find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. And if you can't find them, okay, talk to me. I'll send Eva over, and Eva will help you find them. She is the brains behind this operation. Mr. Parker told me the other day, and I believe old Jerry. He tells me things, and I believe him. I don't know if I should, but that's okay. But he's a real friend of the channel. He comments on basically all my videos, which I really appreciate comments, guys, because I get to talk to you guys, okay? But anyway, on that note, I will send Eva over. She will come. She will do a free assessment of your situation. She lets you know when she approves, and she lets you know when she disapproves. And using this technique, you will be able to find all the best places to scratch her. Okay? And on that note, have a great day.